Hey guys, mid-afternoon. Don't normally do videos here, but I've got this video. This is mainly for the subscribers over at tradeconfident.io, but if you're not subscribed yet, you might find this incredibly valuable, so maybe stick around and watch this. How do you enter into trades that are already going? Okay, that's what I want to go over. So if you guys come over to Trade Confident, you know the trade history of how we've been doing. I'm going to go over this very fast. I'm going to fly through it, and we'll get to the point of this video, I promise. I just want to show you how we've been doing. 17.06% on GRT, we just won that trade. We also just won 19.36% on UNI. We just won 20.10% on GRT, and we just won last week 20.22% on ICP, and we just won 15.14% on BTC. Awesome, great, we're doing fantastic. Okay, so those of you guys who just signed up, there's a handful of you guys today. All of you who signed up for $49 a month, you know you get access to all the metrics, but you get access to all 15 trades as well. Bitcoin is free, but all 15 tickers in here you get access to. If you guys want to enter a trade right now, and I'll give this out to you guys, is the graph is a very good trade to look to enter because it has not triggered the first buy limit yet. So I'm going to scroll past this a little fast because it's for premium members only, but let me just show this to you real quick, okay? This trade is currently sitting right here. I'll show this to you guys on the actual live chart if you want to get into this. Because you guys are like, man, you're making such good profit. And yes, guys, I shoot for 10 to 20% on every single profit. So if you win one trade, you're most likely going to beat the S&P 500. It just with one winning trade on this on this website. So that's why it's worth it. Okay, if you guys want to get in here, you can come in and take this trade. Also, ICP, Internet Computer Company, is a great trade to look to enter into right now on tradeconfident.io. Now, the first buy limit has been hit on ICP, but here, let me just show you over here. I'll show this to you. We're going to make this really simple. The first buy entry has been hit, but you can come in with a market order if you would like right now, like literally right now at the price when you're watching this video, and put your next buy limit in, next buy limit, and next buy limit, okay? If you follow the website, you guys know I suggest if you have $1,000 you want to trade with, 25% at each level, 250, 250, 250, 250. This is exactly how I'm trading. Now let me go over and just make one more point of how you can actually use the trades over here to your advantage. Let's use Bitcoin, for example. You do not have to wait for the next trade call in order to enter into these trades. Let me say that again. You do not have to wait for the next trade call to enter in these trades. So like a normal signal provider, when it comes out and says, here's your entry, exit, and take profit, you have to wait for the trade to end before you enter in. Does that make sense? You do not have to do this with tradeconfident.io. That's why it's very valuable and why I use buy limits. So here we are. Let's take this as an example. The first buy limit was way up here, and I actually had the sell limit sitting way up on top here. I ended up moving the sell limit down because we hit this buy limit down here. So the first buy limit was hit. The second buy limit was hit. The third buy limit was hit, and our entry started coming down very fast because we were dollar cost averaging. So this is the current trade for Bitcoin. But you guys can come over right now if you want. And like I said, if you have $1,000, not financial advice, you can start taking this trade right now. What would you do? You would go market order, or you'd go market order right now. Even if this is down a little bit, guys, great. You can market order and you get it on discount, and you might actually do better than what I call on this channel, okay, on the website. So if you guys are over here and you're like, sweet, I love this trade setup, I want to trade with you, Travis, you could do a market order right here. Here's your second buy limit. Here's your third buy limit. So what would you do? What I would do is if I had $1,000, I'd split it up at, excuse me, I'm talking too fast, guys. Let me slow down here. If you had $1,000, I'm excited here. If you had $1,000, you could split up $333 here, $333 here, $333 here, and follow me on this trade. You can use the exact same sell limit, all right? So hopefully this kind of like blows your guys' mind. It's like, because I know a lot of people are like, man, this is awesome. I get all access to all the metrics, and you guys might not even be using these trade calls. I don't know. I know a lot of you actually are. But you can start using these, and you don't have to wait for the trade to close or a new trade to come up in order to get into these positions. Even for Ethereum right here, I'm going to give this away a little bit, but you guys can actually market order into the trade right now, and then put another buy limit here, a buy limit here, and a buy limit here, and follow me on this and use my same sell limit. I will update the sell limit here if I think that's a good idea. The only difference you'll have that'll be different than from what you'll see on the chart here is you will actually come out with more profit than me at the end because you have entered in lower and your risk is drastically less. So you do not have to wait for the next trade call to get into these trades. All the dollar cost average levels are already in here, and you can follow along with every trade. So this is how the value of this website goes up extremely high, because you don't have to wait for the next one. Obviously, another way you guys can trade in here if you want, just for an example, is to use the metrics. I know a lot of people are doing this now. They are shorting when you get up into the excited emotional area, and they end up taking profit. Another way people are trading here is they're using this metric right here. When the blue line comes down to great long trade, they're buying and then they're exiting. Question you're going to have is, Travis, awesome, I took a long trade here. How do I know when to exit? Well, let me show you exactly how to do that. That's why I came out with this metric down here. So if you're brand new, hopefully this is not overwhelming, but I know if you're a subscriber for a while and you're on here, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you get into a trade, you can use this to call exits. All right, follow me here, for example. You can use this as well for entries. So if you don't like the trade calls that I make with dollar cost average, you can use this. Every day at 8 a.m., this updates Pacific Standard Time. You can buy at any of these green levels, and how do you find exits? You scroll down, you find it right here. If you would have bought down here, you could have sold here and made a great deal of money. If you bought down here, you could have sold here and made a great deal of money. You could have sold there and made a great deal of money. So this is calling live trades with these two right here every single morning, as well as this is calling live trades every single morning, as well as I'm calling the live trades on the top 16 currencies. This is why I'm upping the price, because the value is so great for all of these, and it takes a lot of time to do this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you see this and you're a brand new user and you're like, or viewer, and you're like, what the heck is this guy talking about? If you guys sign up at tradeconfident.io, it's $49 a month. I will be upping the price to about $100 a month here soon. Come over here. Ask me any questions you guys have. Seriously, if you have any questions, let me find this real quick. Send me an email. Here's the email. I love doing emails with you guys. Here it is. Where'd it go? betradeconfident@gmail.com. That's literally my personal access email. Email me if you have any questions. I'm here to help, but I wanted to give this to you guys so you can start entering trades literally right now today. You can get them set up in your exchange and follow along with me on the website and start making these profits that I've been showing you guys every morning. God bless you guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the video and YouTube tomorrow. Bye, guys.